Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Sandra. 我是 Sandra. How do you guys? First of all, how do you guys like my shirt that says "Let's get weird"? Okay, yeah. Sorry, I just think it's kind of fun to point out that wearing a shirt that says "Let's get weird," but in reality, I'm like perpetually weird. Okay, so first let's still exchange pleasantries. 大家好，你们好吗？ Last but not least, 欢迎。Welcome to Community Mandarin. Today, as the title suggests, we're going to be learning something from a box, I think. Okay, I know, it sounds bizarre. Because for the past 2 weeks, we've been learning about this Chinese character, 在 which is a very useful word. If you didn't catch my previous community Mandarin sessions, go back about 2 weeks. We were talking all about this Chinese character 在, which can be used to indicate your location. Like if you're at some place, 在 is your preposition to use. And it also can be used to indicate the present continuous tense. So all in all, it's a very important word. And today, it seems a little bit out of place that we're going to be talking about box. But if you follow me, I'll lead you to the point that where this boxing and the Chinese character 在 are connected. Okay, without further ado, let's get in. So first, we're going to be talking about box, right? In Mandarin, there are two words for box. As you can see from our material, the first one is 请跟我读盒子 The second one is 箱子 So these two words, they both mean box. But there's a little bit difference. Usually 盒子 are smaller in size, whereas 箱子 is a little bit bigger in size. I'll give you several examples so we can see how they're used differently depending on their size. So of course, when we're just saying simply a box, we can say 盒子 and 箱子. When they were used to be paired up with other stuff as descriptions, we simply use 盒 or 箱. First, let's see what words can be paired up with 盒子. First one, 铅笔盒 As you can guess, probably 铅笔 means pencil. So 铅笔盒 means pencil case. It's if anybody doesn't see it a lot, it's like a long, usually very narrow, long rectangular metal thing that Chinese students use a lot. When I was younger, we were using those a lot. I don't know if students nowadays still use that. I mean, I'm ancient, so okay. And next up, we have 珠宝盒 And as you can guess, 珠宝 means jewelry. So 珠宝盒 is a jewelry box. So far, the two examples you're seeing, 铅笔盒 about this big, right? And 珠宝盒 jewelry box, usually it can be big, like it's about this big. Okay. And next up, let's look at 箱 as a box. The first one, 冰箱 I don't know if you guys still remember the word 冰 from when we were talking about like ice drinks. So 冰 means ice. So 冰箱 means a fridge, a refrigerator, an ice box, which that keeps stuff cool, right? So 冰箱 ice box, which is refrigerator in Mandarin. Okay, so now you can see when we're using the word 箱 to indicate box, the size is quite big, huh? All right, next up we have 行李箱 行李箱 means suitcase, the case for traveling. So as you can see, 行李箱 is usually bigger in size. I would say certainly bigger than a 铅笔盒 pencil case or a jewelry box 珠宝盒. So from these four phrases as examples, as probably you can tell the difference between 盒 and 箱 or 盒子 and 箱子. They both mean box, but there is a slightly a size difference. Okay. Now that we're talking about box, let's look at this big brown box. We're gonna be learning some locations, positions, I would say. So if we want to say up, we have the word 上面, 上面. And if we want to say in the bottom, below, we have the word 下面, 下面. And if we want to say in the front, which we've just learned when we were talking about like the day before yesterday. So we have 前面, 前面. And back or behind, we have 后面, 后面. And if we want to say next to me as a position, we have 旁边, 旁边. So far, aside from 旁边, all we have is something plus 面, right? 面 actually carries the meaning of face, So basically, it's when we're talking about a direction or a position, it's kind of like what your face is facing. What your face is facing. Well, that's redundant. Sorry. Okay, and last but not least, let's not forget if something, let's say it's inside something, and in this case, inside the box. So inside, the word inside is 里面, 里面. Okay, so the reason I was talking about 在 in the beginning of this community Mandarin is because now that we've learned how to say the positions, how to say the locations or directions, that's not a word we can just simply use it. It has to be paired with our preposition 在. Let's look at this example, a very cute one, if I do say so. Okay, so for this one, let's look at the sentence. 猫在箱子的里面。猫在箱子的里面。猫 is not necessarily a new word, but if you don't remember, 猫 is a cat, but as you can tell from the picture. So that's an example of how we're going to use the word 在 to indicate a something's location. So I don't know if you guys still remember, the is the particle that indicates the things follows the, belongs into the category of the things before the. So over here, 箱子的里面 means the box inside, the box inside. And then if we want to indicate this cat, 猫 is at some place, we have to use 在, right? We have to use 在. So the whole sentence, 猫在箱子的里面. The cat is at this location, which is the box inside. So basically, the cat is inside the box. Cat is inside the box. All right, next one. Let's look at this one. 猫, again, 猫, we're using cat as example today. 猫在沙发的上面。猫在沙发的上面。So, 沙发, as you can probably guess, it is a translated word that we borrowed from the English language. So, 沙发, what does it sound like? Sofa, right? So, 沙发 in Mandarin means sofa, or as in the American language, couch. So, you can pick whatever one you think it's easier to remember, probably sofa, right? So, this one, it's a very similar structure. So, what does this sentence mean? Let's take a look. Oh, oopsie, sorry. Okay, I think I'm missing one of the points, but it's okay. So let's Look at the sentence again and talk about it. 猫在 The cat is at some place. And what is this someplace? 上面, as we've just learned, means up, right? And then 沙发的上面. So is the up part of a sofa. So basically on top of the sofa. So the whole sentence is cat is at the top part of the sofa. Basically, cat is on top of the sofa. And next up, we have a dog. So if we want to make a sentence, what do? The dog is on top of a box. We've known how to say box, and then we've just learned how to say on top of something. So it should be 狗, right? 狗在箱子的上面. Let's see if it's correct. Yes. 狗在箱子的上面. The dog is at this place, which is on top of the box. So the dog is on top of the box. And next up, this is uber cute picture. So we see a dog and a cat next to each other, right? So what if I want to say the dog is next to the cat, or the cat is next to the dog? What should we say? 猫在狗的旁边，旁边 next to. So 狗的旁边, we can see it as a phrase, as a place, as a location that this area next to a dog. So basically, the cat is at this place, which is next to the dog. So the cat is next to the dog. The cat is next to the dog. All right, so that's it for today. That now we've learned how to use 在, and we can use 在 to indicate something is, say, at which direction of something else. So yeah, hopefully that concludes the learning about the Chinese character 在 for now. And thanks for tuning in, guys. And before we 说再见, before we say goodbye, as always, I encourage you guys to visit Rola's website as well as our YouTube channel. We'll see you probably next week. Okay, 再见。